took River away. And I'd assume, like, to do that, she would be taking her far away, or else there wouldn't be a point. And, I'd imagine the carnival was kind of a relatively local thing. So she would be, it's not an annual visit anymore. But, NASA, there's only so many locations.
All right. Well, let's see. A couple more questions, and I think we'll be done. Let's see. Yes, we're looking for music boxes. We don't know. I don't think we're going to ask. You pretty much explained. I'll ask the question. For Neil, there's no real explanation for why he's using the painkillers. It just sort of says that he has an injury. Is that something you want to talk further about or no?
No.
Okay. I think that'll come up later, so I didn't want to spoil.
Yeah, it's probably going to come up later. But, yeah.
Okay. I think we're getting ready to wrap up. Is there anything else you wanted to share before we do?
I don't know. I'm actually planning to. Oh well, as far as the episode 2 stuff goes, or the next game goes, I'm probably going to try to announce something. Officially announce it sometimes in the near future. And I actually just sent out like the artist Joachim, who's doing some of the like wonderful art paintings and artworks for the new game.
Okay.
I sent out him. I had to draw like a scribble of a promotional poster, like where things go and the approximate design of it, and it was pretty terrible. But I just sent him off. I sent it off to him today. So once that's done, I think I would have all the stuff ready to start setting up a page for it for the new game. And yeah, I'm thinking of trying to make a bit of a hopefully quirky, well, I don't know, some kind of a promotional thing for the new game, and I'll probably try to push it out on Reddit or something. So we'll see how that goes.
People would like to know if they can see that clip that you had at MagFest, or if that's something it's exclusive only for that, and where they could find that clip if you choose to share it.
Yeah, I might. I was thinking about uploading that onto YouTube, but it's kind of a conflicting thing because now that I think of it, it is kind of a key point to the game, and I'm not sure if it would be a better experience for people to watch it first then play the game or not.
I could see certain points of To the Moon you would not want to see ahead of time. Is this one of those, like, it'll be emotional later?
Yeah, sort of. But at the same time, I do believe in, you don't have to watch something chronologically to, get something out of it. I mean, To the Moon itself, even like I was showing the actual launching scene and screenshots everywhere, but that's and people were saying that that's a spoiler. But like, to me personally, that's something it's nice to see that they do end up going to the moon. But the important thing is not whether they do or not. It's like the journey to get there, and why they want to go to the moon, and why he wants to go to the moon. So yeah, I might release it on YouTube sometimes.
See, I felt sad, and again, spoiler if you don't want to know, spoiler. I felt sad at the end when I saw the moon in the window and they didn't actually set foot on the moon. I felt like he failed. I don't know if that's what your intent was to say, because I know they were together and holding hands, and that's kind of the point. But the fact that they didn't actually land on the moon, I was like, no!
Well, here's the thing. What happened was they did land on the moon, and the evidence of that was that there are flashbacks, flash forwards, I suppose, showing them growing old together again. Before that actual last scene, you could see them rebuilding that house, and they were sitting in that cafe that they were sitting at in real life, except now even Joey is there. And they were rebuilding the house. Everyone was rebuilding the house by the lighthouse. And right before the last scene, like where on the space shuttle, they saw, like the player sees, like after the house is fully built, Johnny walks up to that, sitting on that, like Johnny goes to sit on that bench where he was sitting at, alone in real life, and then River walking up and sitting by him, and they were looking at the lighthouse together. So that was actually after they came back from the moon trip,
Because they're
And,
old.
you know, exactly. And so essentially it just showed that they grew up together.
Now I feel
So,
better.
yeah, there you
Okay,
go.
I'll play the end again. All right. So places that people can find you. If you'd like to find Kan, and a big thank you to him. You can find him pretty much on Facebook if he wants you to, or on Twitter. And what is your Twitter handle?
My Twitter handle is that's Reeves. That's Reives. Um, dot or slash? I can't even remember.
Underscore? Is it underscore?
Oh yeah, underscore.
Underscore. Yeah.
Freebird. Oh, actually, just go to freebirdgames.com. There's like a Twitter
This
button and a Facebook button. Just like
links.
click, click.
There you
Yeah.
go. But I recommend Steam if you want to play to the moon. Definitely an easier way to get to it.
I'm sure. Or anywhere else like GOG or stuff. I don't know if I'm like obligated to say stuff like that, but
Whatever you want to say. I think now there's actually a sale if you get a combination for the soundtrack and you get the game together. It's like $12.99, so you save like $1 or something if you get them together. But you should get the soundtrack anyway.
$12.99. That's such a good
It's
deal.
such a good deal.
It's like do a hand gesture.
Right.
Yeah, but sure.
Okay. If you'd like to leave some feedback or keep up with the news, you can find me on Twitter at Gray Area Podcast, at Facebook/Gray Area Podcast, or on iTunes. And if you're in the channel and you enjoyed this, I encourage you to subscribe because I do have interviews with other developers, and you can watch this one over and over and over. So
And over and over.
That's right, over and over.
Oh,
Go ahead.
could I say something to the folks who are watching?
Yes.
Awesome, thank you. But yeah, I just wanted to say like thank you guys so much again, for the support and just making it possible for me to to keep on making games like this. I've no idea what the future games are going to be, and whether they'll be to the moonish in any kind of precise manner or not. But what I can promise is that they will always be something that means a lot to me, and they will also always be from somewhere authentic. So I'll try my best. Thank you guys so much.
Awesome. Well, you're doing great so far. So we will continue to follow you and check out any new games you have.
Thank you.
If listeners have any gray areas in their relationships or need a new perspective, they can email their questions, advice, or suggestions to me at jennessygray@yahoo.com. And thanks for listening. I'll see you next week with a new episode. Bye, chat room.